Hello, Lockport Township High School District 205 parents and guardians. My name is Bob McBride, Superintendent of Lockport Township High School, and this is your board meeting brief for the Board of Education meeting that we had right here in the Porter Room on Monday, October 17th. We actually did not begin our board meeting here in the Porter Room. As we've had to do so often, we began it in the East Campus cafeteria because we had so many students who have earned national or state recognitions recently, and our board wanted to honor them. We had Brett Pauler, who is a national Skills USA third place finish when he was competing in Louisville in June. We had our National Merit Commended and our National Hispanic Recognition students. Those students are in the top 1% of almost 3 million students who took the PSAT and MSQT in fall of 2021. An amazing accomplishment. And then finally, we had Eagle Scouts who have achieved through service and merit the highest honor that the Boy Scouts of America can give. It is amazing things to see our porters doing great things on a national and state level. This particular board meeting really focused in on a couple things. Earlier in the evening at 4:30 p.m., we gathered with our Finance and Facility Committee at Central Campus. We also gathered with about 16 citizens who are forming a Citizens Advisory Committee on Central Campus. Central Campus is 114 years old. It is a vintage facility, and it's the place where 7 school districts, feeder elementary districts, come and become porters, become freshmen. And we continue to have a rich and robust conversation with our Board of Education about the future of Central, specifically how we can renew it, revitalize it, renovate it, beautify it, and preserve it. Look for more as we continue that conversation. But really, most of the board meeting, almost an hour and a half, was really devoted to an annual review of student achievement. The reason why we're here, student learning. Every October, I engage the board in a review of the previous year's academic achievement, about 100 pages of data. We looked, in this case, at the 2021-2022 school year. And we do that in October because at the end of this month, the Illinois State Board of Education will release our school report card. I would recommend for every parent, every community member to just Google Illinois State Report Card, Illinois School Report Card, and look us up. There are a few highlights, some real strengths that emerged from performance last year, and then honestly, some things that we have to work on. Some highlights. We use a service called the National Clearinghouse that tells us how are our students doing once they go off to college. Last year, by the end of the year, the class of 2021, 71% of those students were still in a 2-year or a 4-year college. This fall, 16 months after the class of 2021 graduated, only 70% were still in school. A 1% decline. What does that tell us? It tells us that when porters go off to college, they stay at college. Similarly, our board is very focused on earning college credit before students graduate. Advanced placement tests. These are the College Board courses that are given. Our teachers teach the course, our students test at the end of the year. 71.5% of our students are earning college credit. When you add in dual credit, which is our partnership with Joliet Junior College, we teach Joliet Junior College classes here. Students take JJC assessments, earn a transcript and credit through JJC. We have almost 1,388 students who left last year either through advanced placement or dual credit with some kind of college credit. Why is that important? Our board's primary academic goal, we want to get to 100% of our graduates have college credit and college experience before they graduate, and career experience and career internships and credits before they graduate. That data is towards that goal. But we also looked at things like grades, graduation rate, and freshmen on track. Grade performance is very strong in 2021-2022. Our students are earning primarily in all courses at all levels, A's, B's, and C's, with very low failure rates for our seniors, juniors, sophomores, and freshmen, below 5%. 96% of our students graduated on time last year. 97% of our freshmen were on track towards graduation. Those are all positive signs that our students are doing well. But there are also some things that we need to work on. We took a very careful look at the SAT test. This is a test that juniors took last year. It's required by the state of all juniors in the spring of their junior year. And we took a look at what the class of 2023 did in their performance on reading and math. We also went backwards for 5 years and looked at previous performances. One of the things that we're picking up on is some areas of reading where our students need some particular work, particularly in nonfiction and technical reading, and with the skills of inference and the skills of drawing conclusion. And I laid out for the board how we plan to work on that. We also need to work on something called chronic absenteeism. We have a great attendance record. Usually our attendance month to month is 95% to 98%. But one issue that we're having that I could use your help on is our students often miss quite a few single periods or double periods, and those can all add up. It's those misses, just 1 or 2 classes, that really add up, and that's where Porters, we could do better, and we will do better. I want to end with 2 celebrations to share with you. It is at the end of this week, on Friday, October 21st, National Principal Appreciation Day. The following day, Saturday, October 22nd, is National Bus Driver Appreciation Day. First, I would like to acknowledge and thank for their leadership our 2 building principals, John Green and Carrie Green, their assistant principals, Dr. Jen Webray, Trish Sermon, and Matt Bartley. Fabulous individuals doing one of the hardest jobs that you can imagine in public education and leading with enthusiasm and integrity. But also our bus drivers. Amazing. There's no school without bus drivers. And just to tell you a little bit about our bus drivers, I can tell you everything you need to know tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to need 15 bus drivers. On Saturday, October 22nd, we have 10 buses that will need to bring future porters to Central Campus to take the PSAT. Earlier this week, we found out that our marching band had their coach bus cancel on them, and they needed 5 buses to get down to the state competition in Normal, Illinois. Our bus drivers came and answered the call. So 15 of our bus drivers tomorrow, they'll be working on a Saturday to get porters where they need to go. Thank you, bus drivers. This has been your board meeting brief for the board meeting we had on Monday, October 17th. Thanks so much, and go Porters.